So things are heating up with Lizard Labs. They just had 3 proposals that just got put through. So LIP 21, 22, and 23 all just passed this past week. If you haven't been keeping up to date with this, some of these change some of the things that have previously happened. And one of them is bringing a whole new utility to Lizard Labs with the mint of an even newer collection in addition to the V1, V2 lizards and the elemental lizards that should be coming soon. So I'm going to go through these real quick just to keep you up to date. So LIP 21 was talking about the Lizcoin token supply. So the abstract here says LIP 21 seeks to implement a strategic increase in the Liz token supply to address unit bias. This change is designed to maximize holder and potential holder interest and leverage the psychology of pricing research to most effectively select the total Liz token quantity. So basically there was 3 options for this. There was no change at all, a 10x to the supply, and a 100x to the supply. And basically the rationale says, by increasing the token supply, we leverage the unit bias favorably to make Lizcoin more appealing to new and smaller investors. And I guess there's a lot of research done on this. To me, it doesn't make much of a difference. But you look at something like Bitcoin. Like, some people don't want to get into Bitcoin because they see, oh, it costs $70,000. Like, I can never get 1 Bitcoin, so I'm going to stay away from it. And then on the complete opposite spectrum, you look at these meme coins where they have like 1 billion or 100 billion in supply, where 1 token is equal to like 0.000001 cent or something like that. And people who don't really understand the token supply with the price just see a cheaper coin and think it's going to give them bigger gains. So realistically, it doesn't make that much of a difference other than people wanting to jump in because they see a lower priced coin. Some important things here is that this isn't going to change any of the allocations that you might already have. If you bought in on the pre-seed or seed round, or you've earned some of the C-Liz from different things like Illuvium Beyond or different contests or rewards that they've had, it's not going to make a difference to your allocation. In the sense where, I'll show you in a minute, this actually passed for 100x. So if you were going to get 1,000 Lizcoin, you're now going to get, what is that, 100,000 Lizcoin. But yeah, so you can see the results right here. There was 55% of people who voted for the 100x, so there's going to be a 10 billion Lizcoin supply. Then you had 39% of the people vote for a 10x, and 6% for no change. I personally voted for a 10x, but I would have also been happy with no change. Now, one thing that I hope is considered in the future is when there's 3 options like this, it could have been an issue where it wasn't here, but I could have seen the 100x get maybe 45% of the vote, 10x get 40% of the vote, and no change get, whatever's left, 5% of the vote. And that would have passed with 100x, even though more people didn't want that 100x. Where if you only give 2 options, so maybe it could have been, 100x or no change, or 100x or 10x, then you could avoid those issues. Now, again, since 100x got 55%, it really didn't matter. It was going to pass anyways, but to me, that's pretty close to being under 50%, where less than half of the people actually wanted it. But anyways, that's what it is. So expect, if you have that C-Liz or that V-Liz in one of your wallets right now, it's going to get 100x on the amount of tokens you have. So let's move on to LIP 22. This is the tokenomics revision for Lizcoin launch and staking. The abstract here is this LIP proposes an adjustment to the structure of Lizcoin tokenomics following the closure of the seed round capital raised for the gaming sub-DAO. If approved, the Lizard DAO core contributors would commit to executing the relevant changes on behalf of the DAO prior to the TGE. The main changes: the seed round closure and reduction. The seed round has now been closed with a reduced raise amount from 5 million to 4 million. The Lizard Labs burn rate will be lower than expected due to lower dev costs for upcoming products builds, and so raising unneeded funds in the current environment at the existing valuation is unnecessary. The 5% total token savings will be redeployed to initiatives below. They're adding a KOL round, which is going to be 3% of the token supply. This is going to be great for marketing, so once we get closer to this TGE, you're going to see a lot more people, making content like this. Some people that you haven't seen yet because they're part of this KOL deal and they're just waiting for that time to start pushing out the content. The Liz launch airdrop. Implementation of an airdrop campaign for targeting Web3 gaming participants, leveraging 4% of the total token supply. So basically, they're going to be strategically airdropping some Lizcoin to broaden the community of Lizcoin holders. Now, I know some people see this right away and they don't like it because, they're just giving out free Lizcoin to people who haven't been involved yet. But if those people are getting those coins, they're looking into the project, maybe they decide to buy some ETH lizards, stake their Lizcoin. It's just another form of marketing where they can, broaden the community of this Liz coin in ETH Lizards. ETH Lizards holder airdrop adjustments. So basically how it originally was is that if you were a holder of an ETH Lizard in the same wallet as you were staking your Liz coin, you'd get a higher percent return. That's something that they're actually taking away. But also originally, if you held an ETH Lizard, you were going to get 2 airdrops of, I believe it was 750 tokens. Now it would have been 750,000. But what they're doing now is they're moving that from 2 airdrops to 3 airdrops, and they're increasing that amount. I don't think they give a specific number on how much that is, but now just by holding your ETH Lizards, you're going to get more of the Liz coin in the airdrop at the sacrifice of getting a higher percentage of Liz coin staking returns. It is important to note that originally you didn't need to have your ETH Lizards staked to get this airdrop, and now that there's 3 airdrops, the first one is going to be the same. Just by holding your ETH Lizard in your wallet, you're going to get the airdrop. But the second and third airdrop, you're going to need to have your ETH Lizard staked. It goes on to show the token allocations. You can see 10% for the pre-seed round, 20% for the seed round, 8% for the airdrops. All of that has already happened. And then the yield farming, which I can't wait to get into, is 10%. So I'll skip the rationale here. Conclusion says this proposal was written with a lot of thought, consideration, and input from advisors and community over the last 5 months. The original tokenomics had a few gaps that does not cover the most recent meta. The proposal enhances the tokenomics to include a KOL round, a major airdrop campaign for marketing, simpler mechanics for ETH Lizard staking bonus, as well as introducing a novel staking mechanic that is geared towards regulatory compliance and user participation, which generates value to the DAO. So you can see the results. 99.76% approve this. I also approve this. I think this is a great change, makes things simpler, and excited to see how it goes. So let's move on to this third proposal that just got passed. Again, you can see right here, 98.26% voted for this, and this is for the new Lizard Launchpad. So they basically already started the Launchpad. They've already had at least one deal within the Lizard Labs Discord that they presented, but they wanted to make it more official, and this is also going to come with a new NFT collection. Now, this NFT collection is not going to be anything special. It's not going to be like a PFP picture. I think it's probably just going to be a simple little like ticket kind of thing. But getting this is, first of all, it's going to be a free mint. Well, I'll show you that post in a second. So just quickly, the summary here is this LIP seeks the approval from the community to formalize the Lizard Launchpad product, including 2 strategies, working together with Grand Exchange Protocol, GEX, who will develop the Lizard Labs branding and operated Launchpad. Lizard Labs executing the launch of an additional NFT collection as an access pad to the Launchpad. So when it comes to this free mint, there's going to be a 3,000 supply, again free, simple art, not a generative PFP collection. Utility will provide T2 access to the Launchpad and much less fees compared to T3. They'll also receive access to the Discord, but limited to the Launchpad channels and general social categories. So this is another one that's exciting, especially for all the Web3 gaming degens out there, you investors who want to get into early deals. And this only got passed a couple days ago, and then immediately they had a post right here. I've never seen this little guy before. Maybe he's going to be a new marketing wizard for this Launchpad. Yeah, right away they had this ready. It says Lizard Launchpad. Yep, we have our own Launchpad now. Get access to the exclusive private sales of top gaming tokens just by holding an ETH Lizard. Don't have an ETH Lizard? Well, there's another way to get involved, and there's the free mint. So it looks like you're going to get some access from having an ETH Lizard. I think I saw somewhere where having an ETH Lizard is going to give you like a whitelist to this mint, but then it also doesn't make too much sense because there's only going to be 3,000 of these and there's more lizards. So I'm not sure exactly how that goes, but it appears that just holding an ETH Lizard is going to be similar to having an NFT in this collection, but it's free, so you might as well try and get one yourself. And just quickly before we close out, you can see there's been some price action. We are up 20% on the day on the ETH Lizards. The floor is still 0.42, which if you were around during the bear market, this was down at like 0.3. So we're still up, I don't know, 25-30% from some of those lows. But this has also been pretty slow. We only have 2 sales in the past week. I expect things to heat up. Once the KOLs start pushing out content, marketing kicks in, the TGE is coming. People are going to get excited about the Liz coin and know that if holding an ETH Lizard is going to give you an airdrop of this Liz coin. I expect things to keep moving. None of this is financial advice, but if you've been waiting on the sideline, take a look now. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope this gave you a quick little update on what's going on in Lizard Labs, and I plan to make more and more content like this as time goes on. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.